Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence was a deacon who was martyred and is also known as the patron saint of comedians and bakers. He was born around the year 225 AD in Valencia, Spain. His parents were devout Christians and they raised him with good moral values and deep devotion to God. When he was still young, he met a well-known philosopher named Sixtus, who became his influential mentor and would later be known as Pope Sixtus II. During their time together, Sixtus taught him about philosophy and the teachings of Jesus, and he was so eager to learn that he quickly became his devoted student. From there, they both traveled to Rome, and when Sixtus became pope, he immediately ordained him as one of his close deacons. He also entrusted him with a great responsibility, which was the care of the church's finances and treasures, and the mission of ensuring that poor Christians and orphans received the help they needed. Lawrence took this responsibility to heart. Every day, he would walk through the streets of Rome giving bread, food, and comfort to anyone in need. Many people looked up to him, saying his kindness made God's love feel real. But Rome at that time was a dangerous place for Christians. The Emperor Valerian saw Christianity as a threat to his power, and he ordered the arrest of all bishops, priests, and deacons. On August 6, 258 AD, while Pope Sixtus II was celebrating Mass, a group of Roman army came and arrested him. As they dragged him away, Lawrence followed him, and he was heartbroken. Before his execution, Pope Sixtus instructed him to distribute the church's wealth to the poor. He was then beheaded, and the Roman officials then turned to Lawrence and asked him to hand over the treasures of the church. Lawrence agreed and asked for 3 days to gather everything. During those days, he worked quickly, giving away all the church's money and valuables to the poor Christians. When the Roman officials returned, they asked him where the treasures were. He then confronted them with a crowd of poor and sick people and told them, "These are the treasures of the church." His response made them furious, and he was given a painful punishment, which was to be grilled alive. During his punishment, he displayed remarkable courage, and he was said to be very peaceful. Even at the moment of pain, he even said with humble humor, "You may turn me over now. I am done on this side." On August 10, 258, he died as a martyr, offering his life to God with bravery and sacrifice. After he died, some remains of his body were buried, and years later, a basilica was made on the site of his burial, and it is called the Basilica of St. Lawrence outside the walls. Inside the crypt of this basilica, there is a marble slab said to mark the place where his body was laid after martyrdom. Today, he is venerated as the patron saint of comedians and bakers, and his feast day is celebrated every 20th of August. If you like stories like this, support us, follow, like, and subscribe.